study research papers, definitely. I think creative thinking, you can learn so much from someone else's research, new ideas, and you can absorb it how you want to. I think another thing is traveling. I don't think so much of just traveling to a random city in Europe. I think it needs to be very considered and with a goal. I think a great place to start is the Biennale, whether you go for the art year or the architecture year, just to be immersed in creativity. I don't think creativity, just because you work in design or architecture, is just looking at a building. It can be looking at light, art, concepts, and all the different creative fields, fashion, it can all feed into more ideas, textiles, materials, sustainability, things like that.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
You're round off a few things then.
Where do I get? I think I try as hard as I can. It's really easy to get fixated on just get up, go to work, go home, do a bit of exercise, have dinner. I purposely try to slow down and just look around, like look for those things that, it's so cliche, like spark joy.
I love that person.
Yeah.
I'm totally into that person, whatever her name is.
Marie
Kondo.
Yes.
I literally, I'm so obsessed.
Yeah, me too. I think I binge watched that Netflix show in record timing. But it's just appreciating life.
Yeah,
and
it is.
yeah, you can draw inspiration from those things. So I'd say day to day, that's the biggest thing, definitely.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So what are you working on now, or just finished, or just about to start? That's really exciting.
Working on so many different ones.
How many are you working on at once?
I think I'm on about 5 at the moment. They're all at different stages. More of them are like pitch, mid-tender stage. I have 2 that are going to site very soon. So I'll probably talk about one going to site quite soon. It's an incredible building, 40 Leadenhall.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. It's stunning. And I got brought onto the project quite late. It was all designed by BDG. So quite often we'll take things from stage 3, stage 4. That does mean that some design work or enhancements or development is required. We have a separate part of the business that does the more technical construction stuff and brings it to life. But when they needed design to help enhance, I was lucky enough that I got put onto the project. So I got to cut out all of the really hard bits and enhance key areas like the auditorium, the reception desk, the pre-function bar area. So that was a great one because I got to look at materiality and really take inspiration from the building that is already there.
I was going to say, what have we done in an auditorium?
What have I done?
Yeah, what did you do in the auditorium?
So a lot of it was designed out. So all the seating was designed out, and the seating joinery is incredible. The joiners doing it are really talented, but that is what we wanted to be the main focus. And it's very sleek, and it's that understated luxury. So it was everything else needed to match the quality, but not overshadow these benches.
Okay, yeah.
And then the challenge is the ceiling height was standard, 275i, but for an auditorium, it's very small. So it was all, I focused on enhancing the walls to bring in some more texture, lighting, and things just to make it feel taller and more grand. And that was a really fun process to go through. Yeah, we're still developing it a little bit there, but it's just the fine details now.
What are you going to do to make it look taller?
So it's timber panels wrapped around the whole auditorium, and then they have breaks where it flutes. So it flutes thick at the bottom and tapers really thin at the top. And then the next one will be thick at the top, taper at the bottom. And then there's tactical lighting to highlight that, just to create some more depth and interest. And then no skirting board. All of the timber is the same from the floors to the benches to the walls. So it's a really calming space.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, it's going to look good. Yeah, it looks great fully lit. And then in presentation mode, when it's just the walls lit up, that looks... Yeah.
And you've got the vertical lines. That
So that helps obviously make it feel longer.
And grand.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And what did you do in reception?
Reception, the actual form of the desk was decided and the shape. It was changing the materiality. So at the back we had like a concrete curtain almost. And it was complementing that. All of the timber panels in that area are black ash. And it was really, the desk spec was white stone with a curve. White stone with a curve is an incredible amount of waste, hard to manufacture, and environmentally probably doesn't sit right with a lot of people and even the client as well. So we just changed out the materiality. We've brought through the black timber, done just a black stone top, but it's very sleek. They're going to just work off iPad. So in terms of all the bits that people don't love, with like power, it's got minimal, or it's actually got no power to the reception desk. There's just a credenza behind. It's all hidden power. So it's very sleek, and it's almost like that whole project is, you know, when you open a product from Apple, it's like that. It's really
Like darker.
Yeah, but darker, elevated, easy, very clean, very sophisticated. Yeah, that's a nice one.